Alabama. We're live from Iron Tribe Fitness, and man, I'm already breathing hard, and I hadn't even started yet. Forrest Walden joins us. Forrest, this is what they get every day.
If you're looking for a great workout this weekend, we've got an idea, and it's for a wonderful cause. Iron Tribe Fitness
raised more than $35,000 at the second annual workout for water benefiting Never Thirst, which is a faith-based nonprofit organization.
I want to pay attention to this, so stop what you're doing for a second, because this is a gym, Iron Tribe Fitness. If you haven't heard of it, it is a gym that makes you like it. And I have with me the founder, Forrest Walden.
So I started working out real seriously in college when I made my cheerleading team at Auburn. And in the course of about 4 months, put on 50 pounds and changed the whole trajectory of my life. I was already in exercise science, but it really awoken me to the power of what you can do with your physique, but it set me down the road of this bodybuilding pursuit of trying to get bigger and put on muscle and every supplement under the sun. And so when I did that first CrossFit workout back in 2007, I was 200 and almost 10 pounds and big and strong, but bad knees, bad back, bad shoulders. Couldn't run a 5K. If you paid me, why would I run a 5K? My legs would have gotten skinny is what I would have told you back then. And that workout just wiped me out. However, the very next day, my friend who introduced me to it was texting me his time on the workout of that day. And I thought, I can beat that. And so it began finding a new competitive outlet with CrossFit, and I just fell in love with it, changed my training, my eating, went from 210 to about 185, but I'm just as strong and more fit than I've ever been in my life. No knee pain, no shoulder pain, no back pain, just very, very athletic, strong and fast, so I've loved it. So the more serious I got about these workouts and really realizing that everything was for time and everything was for load, I realized I couldn't do this at the Globo gym. I was at Gold at the time and kept looking for a solution. There wasn't one, and so I built out my garage.
Okay, we had been CrossFitting out of a big box gym, and it was hard. You know, we had to wait on equipment. We had to tell people that that pull-up bar was just ours, and we used to get in trouble all the time. So one day, I think Forrest was there with Steven and maybe Sean, a couple other guys, and it was heavy deadlift day. And they got in trouble for setting the weights down on the ground and being loud. And he finally told the lady up front, he's like, how do you set 400 and something pounds down on the ground without making a noise? And so he came home, he was like, that's it. I'm done with the big box gym, we're gonna equip our garage. And I said, what do you mean we're gonna equip our garage? And he said, well, we're gonna order some weights, put up some pull-up bars, and we're gonna CrossFit out of our garage. And I said, okay, how's that gonna look? And he was like, well, we'll put it all on one side, and then we'll put the pull-up bars on this side. And I said, okay, there's only one condition, and it's if I can still pull my car in the garage. He said, done. And I think within that week, he had equipment should be delivered.
So now you've got 5 or 6 guys, and you get done with your workout, and then you start working on pull-ups. And then, what are you wife and kids doing tonight? Let's cook out at my house. And it kind of brought a workout to more like a community. So then you start hanging out with the guys you work out with. And then it just kind of brought that community feel. Hey, can I bring my brother? Sure, bring him on. Hey, can I bring my friend? Yeah, bring him on. And so the garage grew, and it grew, and it grew.
It just blew me away how much fun we were having, the results that I was seeing. I mean, I had neighbors coming over who didn't really have an athletic background who all of a sudden started to care about their 3-rep deadlift and their 5K time and really get into this whole thing. And it just really awoken me to the power of group exercise and the power of competition. It resonates with everybody, even those people who say they're not competitive. And so we just saw results that were blowing us all away. We were having more fun than we'd ever had with fitness, and I've been working out consistently for 20 years, so that's saying something. And just birthed in me a desire to start over and grow this thing and really introduce it to more and more people and give them the power and the tools to change their lives. When we opened the first location in Homewood, it was just amazing from the start. I mean, I didn't really know who was going to come. Was it people who'd been working out in their garages and were looking for a place to come? But people came from everywhere, from the marketing, from the referrals, from my guys who were already coming in my garage. I mean, we grew so quickly from 0 to 250 in less than 8 months, and essentially sold out with a waiting list. It was just an amazing journey to introduce this to so many people and to see them grasp it and get results they've never gotten before with exercise. And the referrals and the people telling their friends and how excited they were about it and really our staff. We've been able to assimilate just an unbelievable team, give them full-time careers pursuing this, and it's allowed us to have the resources to reinvest in the team, in the facilities, continuing to make them better, into the systems, from the technology and the processes and the tools, but most importantly to give back. And we've had multiple opportunities over the last 2 years to give back substantially, where we've matched what our athletes have given or our athletes themselves have raised it. But through Workout for Water, where we raised over $35,000 last year and funded 2 wells in India, to our Workout for Warriors, where we were able to give over $30,000 to Team Red, White, and Blue for soldiers who've been injured in combat. Those are just 2 examples of things that really matter to us in the long run. And just really excited about having the platform now to be able to grow that and expand that with a group of athletes who are committed to giving back.
The members, they'll come in and they'll trickle in, and you know, one day you'll have a phone call, and then the next hour another phone call, and then the phone call turns into just people who are interested in the program, and then you put them through the 101 process, and the weeks would go by and the months would go by, and then you start to see their lives starting to change. And they're talking about their experience, right? Their experience with the program, and they're telling their neighbors, they're telling their wives, and they're telling their husbands and their best friends and their coworkers, and then people started coming in, and it was man, Homewood was just, the way it grew, it was magical. I'm so blessed to be in the position I am. The way that I know how to touch lives is through leading and guiding, and I just feel that that's exactly my calling. I wake up and it's not like work. It's I would do this if I were, you know, if money wasn't an issue, I would do this, exactly this position. The potential is unreal. If we want to teach this movement, teach true fitness, true nutrition, and our goal is not to teach it to just our close friends, but their friends and their friends and their friends, then it multiplies and just quantifies, and you want to teach it to the masses, this is how we want to do it. And so just to know that the way we deliver it and the way we program can affect hundreds, then thousands, then tens of thousands, eventually even more. I mean, that just made my day right there.
The plan from the beginning was to build more than one store, but we had to have a prototype. And I really looked at, first of all, Homewood, the first location, just proving that the model we were building would work. But I really looked at that second location as our prototype for a variety of reasons. Number one, I took one of my athletes who was working out at the time. He approached me about coming to work for the company, and I told him that I wanted him to open the next store, and that was Jim Cavall.
When that opportunity presented itself, of course, I was all about it. I thought that it was a great opportunity for myself, and I knew that I could contribute to the overall business. So, got hired on in August of 2010, learned the coaching role, coached on the floor for about a month, and it was a really neat experience. And then from there, learned a lot of the things I needed to learn to be able to open up Iron Tribe Fitness 280 and manage it. And we had a great staff there. We got it to where it needed to be in the first few months, and at that point, trained up a couple of our staff members to run it, and went out with Forrest into the corporate office to begin really trying to grow this thing to the level we're trying to grow it now and help so many people. We're going to go from helping hundreds of people to helping thousands to helping hundreds of thousands, if not millions. And to me, that is what this is all about. That is at the heartbeat of what we're trying to do in our corporate office every single day with every single action we take. The neat thing about the opening of the second ever Iron Tribe Fitness on Highway 280 is I feel it's going to be probably one of the biggest challenges we have faced and will ever face in duplicating this model. Highway 280, of course, is known for its traffic, and it's not the community that Homewood is, even though there's tons of neighborhoods off of the highway. And so it really starts with the site selection. It was tough to find the right location when you're looking for parking and when you're looking for just all the different factors you're looking for, square footage, running, all these different things. But we ended up finding a space that we say is located inside of a hole.
And I wanted to show that it wasn't this cool old building we renovated in Homewood, and that's why I was successful.
A bunch of retail space that's unoccupied because destination businesses just cannot succeed there. 2,
it was in a strip center, anywhere USA. Everybody has a strip center.
But we're not a destination business, and we love an empty parking lot. It was really neat seeing the naysayers who thought there's no way you guys can succeed out there with your model, proven wrong with the community that we've now developed there through awesome coaching, just proving that this product does work, that this model works, and I think Highway 280 and what's been done there will go down as one of our biggest successes, even when we're down the line 10, 20, 50, 100 units down the line, and that's what I'm so proud of.
I can't even begin to describe to you the experience it's been for me. Just the camaraderie that has been established here. I typically work out here with the 815 class, and it's just awesome. Some of my best friends now come from this gym, and then even friends that I had before that worked out here at ITF. I'm even better friends with them now because it's kind of enhanced the common bond that we already shared. So it's just been a phenomenal experience, something I wouldn't trade for the world.
So here we are at our 3rd location, Iron Tribe downtown, beautiful gym. We have Iron Tribe Mountain Brook just about 4 miles that way. And so really showing how the model is duplicated and successful at multiple locations, and just really excited about this location in particular because our dream was to have our corporate office right next to the gym so that we're always right there, part of the product. We are an operations-based culture. We're going to lead from the front of the chain, really focus on over-delivering to our clients and delivering just a phenomenal fitness product. It's really a unique situation.
It really is, and just like we're trying to change the lives of all of our athletes with our fitness service, we're able to now do that on the franchise side too by having our corporate office on one side of the building, not only supporting the Iron Tribe downtown store, but also supporting the Mountain Brook, 280, and Homewood stores, and for our franchisees, being able to support them as an operations-based culture in a way that we can say we've done everything we're sharing with them. Forrest, when he was managing Homewood, has stories in the trenches, myself at 280, Lewin at downtown, so on and so forth. And that's going to be the funnest part for us, is just being able to say here from the corporate office when we're supporting franchisees and these stores here in Birmingham, hey, I was there. Here's how you can change that person's life.
Right.
This is what works. This is the mistake I made. You won't have to make it.
Yeah, and so everything we pass down is because we've done it, we've tried it, it works, or it doesn't work, we'll tell you not to do it. So really exciting, but at the end of the day, the number one thing is changing clients' lives. So one of the focuses is our conference room here, where we get together with our managers and talk about successes, challenges, injuries, anything that has to do with making the product better. We're already changing over 600 lives in Birmingham. We have goals for thousands more. Who's going to be the next sitting in these seats to impact their city, their community with the gift of fitness at Iron Tribe Fitness?